Good morning, everyone. This is always one of my favorite Bible passages. I woke up today, beautiful snow outside. How blessed we are when the snow comes down, first snow of the season. We're so thankful for how God works in the seasons and in creation and God's animals. God created the sun, the moon, the trees, beautiful flowers, all these wonderful things. And now the beautiful snow. Every snowflake that comes down is God's love to you. So go out and try to capture all the snowflakes. You'll have a hard time doing that, right? Same way with God's love just overflows into you and then goes out to other people. This is the way the gospel works, right? Today we get into Genesis 18, and this is good stuff. Abraham's in his tent. It's at the heat of the day, very hot day. Three strangers come up to him, and automatically, what does Abraham do? He reaches out to them. He invites them in. He gives them a drink. He tells his family, gets them involved. Let's make them a meal, right? Let's take care of them. Great hospitality. What a blessing. And then he goes, then the three visitors come and they say, hey, we're going to come around here, said, where's Sarah at? And they said, she's, underneath the tent. She's busy. We're going to come back in another year about this time. And when we come back, she's going to have a child. When Sarah hears this, she laughs, and he says, what are you laughing about? I said, I didn't laugh. I said, yeah, you did laugh, right? Sarah can't even believe it at 100 and some years old now. She's finally going to have a child. How could that even be, right? But with God, nothing is impossible, right? Little did they know that these three people coming, which most people point out as the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, were divine people who came to them unaware. And one of the great things that Abraham does is he takes care of those of the three, right? Doesn't hesitate to go out and make them food, kill the fatted calf, make sure they have water to drink, bring them in outside of the heat. Abraham, man of faith, man of God, shows that great hospitality to strangers. And now as a result of that, he receives a blessing that he's now going to have a child, and that seed's going to come, and from that seed is going to be Jesus Christ, right? To save the entire world. Now, you in your own life are able to get up every day that you get up, in every situation, you're able to say, how can I show love in this situation? In the midst of a terrible world where people are hurting each other and there's massive corruption and all these things are going on, you see corrupt leaders and corrupt federal agencies, and you see all these corrupt politicians and all this. Then you go back and all of a sudden you're like, I'm a Christian. I follow Jesus Christ. How should I live? How can I show love in each situation? And when we read the Bible, it shows us that Abraham goes and he reaches out to the visitors who come and visit him, shows great hospitality, love, caring, and compassion. So when we do this, we also are often entertaining angels, entertaining divine. We never know when God comes to us in ways we can't even imagine. That neighbor that comes to you could be God himself coming to you, or an angel coming to you in a way that you don't even know. And in the end, God will say, I did this, or you did this to me. You fed me, you visited me in prison, you clothed me when I was naked. And we're going to say, Lord, when did we do that? And God's going to say, working through you. I was working through you the entire time, and you did this to all these strangers that you didn't know. I was doing my work through your arms and legs. So remember that when you see a person out there who comes to you, show that great hospitality. Be like Abraham, and you'll receive blessings just like Abraham did. Blessings that you never know what kind of blessings you might receive. He received the son that he always wanted. What more blessings will you get when you're able to love your neighbor and show love and compassion? May God be with you on this day. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Let's all leave now and go out and show love, peace, and compassion to our neighbor. And those who come into us know that could be an angel coming at any minute.